Hello, everyone. Welcome to information session today. This is audio only session, so please mute all your mics until we reach to the Q&A session, which will be toward the end of this session today. Let me just repeat it. Just to minimize the disruption, please mute your mic until we get to the Q&A session, which is end of toward this session. Thank you. All right, let's start. This is just for those of you who are new to our college and courses and not really familiar with all the services we provide. So we're just gonna quickly go through our course outlines and mainly online services with some extra information at the end of the session. First of all, we're going to talk about our K-2 courses, which is designed to help students to continuously and gradually build their skill sets from basic English and math to comprehensive writing and GA, general ability, by the way, skills. So let's quickly have a look at the course structures. So as you can see, we have those 3 courses laid out through the weekend and the weekdays courses. So let's look at the year K. So we have 2 classes in Saturday morning and afternoon, and Saturday morning and afternoon and Friday class for year 1. And for year 2, we also have Thursday classes as well. So the first day of the week starts at Saturday, and the last day of the week will be the Friday. So UK courses consist with mainly English and maths. We have quick 5-minute administration time at the beginning of the class, and then we're going to go through math for an hour and 10 minutes. Then we'll have a quick 15-minute break. Then we're going to cover maths for another 20 minutes, then followed by English for an hour and 40 minutes. That'll be end of the session, and the timetable is as per the visual on the screen. For year 1, we have addition of GA, which is general ability. It's a combined just to quickly answer your question, yes, this session is being recorded. So even if you miss the rest of it, you'll be able to rewatch it later. Thank you. Okay, so again, we're going to go through same procedure, 5-minute administration, then general ability for an hour and 10 minutes. And then we have a quick 15-minute break, then math, English, evenly distributed by 15 minutes. The link will be shared afterwards. And then we'll also have the novel study session toward the end of the class for 20 minutes. So overall, it's a 3 hours and 30 minutes class. Next, year 2, we have also addition of writing. So as you can see from year K to 2, you have extra subject each year, which help our students get familiar with the overall course, plus they have the opportunity to adopt the new courses year by year. So pretty much the same thing here as well. Overall 3 hours, 30-minute course, and then math and writing, 45 minutes for math, then writing for 25 minutes. Then we have a quick break for 50 minutes. Then general ability, English, spread it out by 50 minutes. Then normal study for 20 minutes. Okay, so we do have our course guidebook uploaded to our website. So this information is openly available for everyone. Excuse me for everyone asking questions. We will have a separate Q&A session toward the end of this session. So let's keep the question till then. So I'm just going to share another screen on my browser where you can find this course guidebook information. So once you visit our website, you can click newsletter, primary school, to find out all the timetable information. Then when you click course, you can see all the links for the course guidebooks. So let's just open up the year K first. All right. So course book has a key academic dates for the whole term. So let's just go through this really quickly. Okay, so last Saturday, we just started this term for 2021. And from week 2, which will be the following Saturday, we have SOQ, which is speed online quiz open on the Cyber School website, which I'll cover later. And then week 3, we'll announce summer holiday course information over our website. And so speed online quiz will be available by every fortnightly. And also week 5, we have drawing competition ends. So if anyone willing to participate, please don't miss the deadline. And then week 6, we're going to dispatch the second books. So as you may know, due to this outbreak, we've been sending out books by Australia Post Office. So we will send the books early. So you won't miss the textbook on your week 7 course. And then following week, we'll have the term 3 book review winners announcement. So whoever participated in last term, the winner will be announced on this week. And followed by the drawing competition winner a week after. And then week 8, we will have term test. As well. And then after the term tested result, you have the class allocation information delivered by email. Then at the week 11, which is 11th of December, the term tested report will be released to all the parents. And then as of 19th of December, the term 4 will end, and we will get on to the summer holiday course from following week. So this is just common for all Yes, pretty much. So also, again, this information is available online on our website, so please check out. Okay. So this course guidebook shows you how each course are constructed. So for year K, it's EM course, English and Maths, and then you can see what type of modules are covered each week. And with your easy interface, you can click right arrow button to go to next page. On your mobile devices, you can use swipe action to flick through next pages. So it's a pretty handy tool for parents willing to check out the course information for their kids. So you have a sample content as well. So we do have lots of activities for the kids for each course. And again, it's the same for year 1 through year 2 as well. So you have addition of each subject, and you can check out all the subjects available for the course in this term. I'm just quickly flicking through, so please later go visit our website and then check out this information. And now we're going to move on to the cyber school, where there are a bunch of extra activities and information for kids' learning experience. So we're going to move on to the cyber school. Let me just quickly log in as year 2, for instance. Okay, so this is the main screen of Cyber School. You can check out all the current events and any important information throughout our banners on the homepage. And then when you click the material, so due to the major delay caused by Australia Post Office, we uploaded soft copy of the first module. And also there are going to be answers uploaded weekly. So when you want to go through the material with your keys, please use this facility to download all the answers. And then we have the video lesson weekly available as well. So you can also always go back to the cyber school and then go through the lesson via on-demand video service as well. By the way, these videos are only available for 3 modules. That means if you, for instance, if we go into week 4, the week 1 video lesson won't be available anymore. And when we enter week 5, module 2 will be disabled, and so on. If that makes sense. Test review will be available only after the term test. So after week 8, toward the end of the term test review will be available. So you can go through all the questions you got wrong. And then, hi, Jane. Okay. So you can go through all the questions you got it wrong and then just review the test questions. And under my test, this is the exciting part. So this is actually a lot of students miss. So we do have a bunch of online tests available. So weekly as well. So weekly you can go through, this is a vocabulary test, a bunch of online tests, and then you can check out the result afterward. I'm not really doing it. I'm just quickly going through it. So now you can see each week there are 10 vocabulary questions available. Yep, very easy to use and very fun as well. Okay. Then your result will be available straight away. Okay, and another thing is SOQ. Like I mentioned, this will be available from week 2. So it's separated by English, Math, GA, whichever subject you're doing. So for instance, for year 1, year K, there will be only English and Math. And then same thing, you kind of go through same interface, but just different type of the questions, depends on the subject. Okay, really quickly. And when you actually skip the question, you can always click the question number and then go back to the question. If you run out of time, it's always a good idea to skip question to the next and then come back later. And again, the result will be displayed as well. So as an extra, we also have few more practice tests available for students. So if you are interested, feel free to take those tests, which will greatly help students to build their skills. And then we also have the guide video, how to study for this scholarship test as well. In my page, there are 2 separate parts where you can check the weekly quiz performance, and on the live lesson link, this will display your weekly live lesson, the Zoom link. So you don't actually look for the actual session ID for each Zoom session. You just go to Cyber School and then click live lesson link, and then link will be available in the day. So you just click the button to join the class. How easy is that? And lastly, under My Account, you can check all your personal details, and you can change your email or password. For contact information and address, if it's not matching your actual address, please contact us as soon as possible. This is especially very important because we are dispatching books. So make sure you have the correct address in your account. All right, let's just go back to the slide. Yep, so here's the session part about the last bit, live session link. And then when you join the class, make sure you change your name to actual student name and student ID. And then due to some unstable connection, the host might be disconnected from session. If that ever happens, please don't panic. Just stay in the room, and then host will be reconnected. So you don't need to do anything. Just stay in the class, and then host will come back. And during the class, since it's the virtual class, we expect appropriate behavior during the class. So no communication between students are allowed, even via chats. And also please mute your mic unless you have questions. So it minimizes disruption during the class. And also encourage your kids. I know it's hard via online sessions, but always encourage your children to paying closer attention to the class and then actively participate to the session. So always encourage to ask a question. Just mute yourself unless you have a question. And remember, whatever you type in the chat box, it goes to public. So please advise your kids not to make any unnecessary communication over chat, only for the questions for the class. Also, make sure they have a piece of paper handy or maybe tablet with a digitizer next to them, and then take a note for the classes. So this is just a review of the recap of what I explained already. So throughout the EM to WMG course, he's gonna have additions each year, and then every term they will go through the term test, which he can test their outcomes from the course, and then it'll be a good measure how they perform throughout the whole term. Yep. Again, recap of what I covered during the cyber school demo. So all the module answers and vocabulary test, special online quiz, and term test report and review, video lesson. They are all available throughout the cyber school. So please make sure your kids each week log into the cyber school and cover all those activities and materials. And last part is probably the most part everyone was curious about. So we are constantly monitoring the situation and continue to adopt New South Wales Health Department's advice. According to their advice, we decide to run the Term 4 classes online, unless New South Wales Government Health Department allows us to return to face-to-face learning class in a full confidence. So we take care of student health and safety always. Hello, excuse me. Could you please mute yourself? Yep. So we take care of students' health and safety at always the highest priority. So at the moment, for classes for year K-2 will remain online for the rest of the term 4, unless there's any major update from the government. And if there's such a major update, you'll be notified by our email or text messages. Last part, the communication. So this is how we communicate with the parents on regular basis. So we regularly contact you by phone, email, or text message regarding student progress feedback and getting your feedbacks and informing important events like an online test, term test, online seminar like this session, and any upcoming holiday programs and any special offers. We may contact by any of those medium mentioned above. And this is our operating hours for term 4. So Tuesday to Friday, we open from 1:20 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So please call 9746 7000 extension 1, or if you have any inquiry, you can also send us email at primary@newcollege.com.au. Thank you very much. So if you have any questions, we're going to quickly cover via chat. So please do not unmute yourself. Just type your questions throughout the chat and I will quickly answer to it if I can. Okay, to Joey's question, what was your children's year? I'm pretty sure our timetable covered all this information. Okay. Yep, Joey, just to confirm, if you go visit our website and then check our newsletter, there is a session information for Friday, 4:30 to 8 p.m. All right, from Serena, just wondering, can students see their teachers when doing online class? Yes, it really depends on, but for the best learning experience, because as you may know, that even if teachers have videos on, when they actually write something on their screen, it'll highlight their screen. And then for best learning experience, we want to highlight those parts more than the teacher's face. All right, can you please advise how to upload homework for marking? So homework will need to be submitted via Google Classroom, which is, so if you haven't attended any class, you will be notified with your Google Classroom information after your first class. Other than that, please contact us. We'll give you the correct Google Classroom information. For Wendy, yes, which means we'll do the whole course online for the whole term 4. Yes, that's correct. Unless we do have the major updates from the health department. For Simon's, yeah, if you're not able to attend this particular class, we advise you to go to cyber school and then learn via the video lesson. Okay, how do teachers ensure kids' concentration? So this is very important where the parents really need to work with their children. Yeah, you really need to encourage kids to participate. So which means you also need to probably supervise your kids time to time during the class. Saturday MC and AC means morning class and afternoon class. That's just a code to divide classes in different time, if that makes sense. So for Serena's GA scholarship test questions, so that's just the practice question we uploaded for your for service, extra service. So it's not about actual test. It's just a practice questions from scholarship test, if that makes sense. For Sana's question, are there any more resources for practicing tests? Well, I believe all the vocab tests, weekly vocab and speed online quiz, and all the practice tests will surely be enough for the kids to practice weekly. And that's it pretty much. Yeah, to answer Melissa's question, yes, students are returning to school, which is their primary education. So that's allowed, but as a private education business, they are still very concerned about the mass gathering, which will be the case in our case. So we want to minimize the mass gathering in our premises. That's basically the reason why we're postponing. Okay, students has been requested to submit their writing. How we know how improvement. Yep. So writing will be marked by the teachers. So you will just need to monitor the students' performance by every submission, basically. Yes. To answer your question, Hui, how can my kids enroll on Tuesday correction class for some confused questions? Yes, please contact us so we can help you enroll your kids into that session. Yeah. Just call us or email us. Just simple as that. Yep. There are so many questions. Yeah, I'm just trying to going through one by one, so please be patient. Yeah, so Serena, those tests should be very challenging. So it's just for your own practice. So even if it's too hard, don't stress too much because that's what they meant to be. Yep. To answer Melissa's question, so yes, unfortunately, due to the current lockdown order, we try to provide like best service via online sessions as much as we can, and also as a compensate that, we also provide a bunch of extra service online. So I hope you understand that. And then we try to keep the online learning experience as seamless as possible. Okay, Joey, regarding your writing questions, if you contact us, we might be able to help you better. Submit to writing assignment. Yes, the Joy, please call us into our office, and then one of our staff will guide you better. Yes, Lisa. Yeah. So basically, all those the weekly tests and practice tests available online. We made addition to the previous service. Yep, Sally, please call us in so we can assist you with the question regarding the writing. I'm just covering some other questions submitted via direct message. Yeah, I can't really see. Yeah, Harshad. My son started first time on Saturday, but I have not heard about the Google Classroom from him. Could you please advise? Yes, please call in to our head office, and then we'll assist you with the homework submission. Yep. The rest of your questions pretty much about the homeworks. So yes, please contact us via email or just give us a call, and then we'll help you regarding the submission of the homeworks. Yes. Simon, good question. How will attendance be marked if my kids join this different class? Yes, so we, every beginning of the class, our staff check into the classroom and then manually check the attendance. So if your kids attended to other class, and if we find out, we will be able to advise kids to move the session, or we'll be available to adjust the attendance for the day. Yep, Serena. Yes, especially for online, because is much less interaction between teachers and students, so you might feel a bit rushed. But basically, that's how our courses are structured. We give them a bunch of activities, so we just focus on making students keep practicing over and over, so they get familiar with all the different type of questions and different type of subject really quickly and efficiently. But in the face-to-face class, it will be a little bit tuned down, to be honest. But over online course, you might feel a bit rushed. Yeah, fair enough, but that's normal. Coco, did you mean our cyber WMG course? Because if that's what it is, you can only watch a video lesson. So cyber WMG is only for the on-demand video lessons. Okay, I'm going to just cover a couple more questions and then just wrap up this session. Now, Joey, if you're in Friday class and then missed the Friday class, you'll need to go back to the cyber school and then watch the video lesson. As on the following Saturday, we'll be talking about completely different modules, because our day one of the week is always a Saturday. So Saturday is the first day and Friday is the last day of the week. The students are always encouraged to unmute themselves and ask questions. So again, this is really important role from you. Always encourage kids to just raise their hands and then ask questions during the online courses, because over online courses, kids tend to be more shy than actual face-to-face class. I know it's hard, but please encourage them to do so. Yes, so cyber school, yes, is a video only. Farhana, This recording will be available on a different link, and we will advise you for. We'll send you out the link for the rewatch. Okay, so even if you missed it, don't worry. Okay, I think that covers most of the questions. If you have any other inquiry or any other concerns, please contact us. Like I said, via this phone number and email address, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for today, and have a lovely day.